Oh, hello. Are you guys ready to draw today? Let's do it. Hi. Hello. I'm so excited to actually draw today. I'm excited to draw today because I have an idea of a really cute thing to do as far as March goes. Let me see if I can word that better. As far as March goes, there is a magical girl challenge where I believe you draw a magical girl every day of March. We're going to draw a magical girl one day, and that day is today. So I'm really excited. Let me get warmed up real quick, and then we'll get into it, yeah? And now to get into the meat and potatoes. I had this idea of doing this really cute magical girl doing like the little heart hands or however you do those. I want to do a really flowy pose. I'm not really that great at doing flowy poses. I tend to just, draw my girls just standing there. So I'm hoping that maybe I can fake a little bit that like I know what I'm doing. Let's just draw like a little silhouette here and see if I can just make something that looks flowy-ish, I guess. I guess this is technically another warm-up if we're just talking about making something look like it has movement and I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't really know what this hand is doing, and what have I done with my erasers? Okay, I found a few. Gosh, is it really art time if you don't drop things a million times right off the bat? Eee! This arm is looking a little bulbous, so let's fix that. It looks a little bit better, I guess. We also got to figure out her outfit, which I feel like whenever you're drawing a magical girl, a dress is kind of obligatory. That's kind of where my mind goes, especially with movement and things. Also hair. What do we do with your hair? I'll just make it long for now. Maybe a little headband in there or something. This foot looks like Miss Piggy. It just reminds me of Miss Piggy. I'm just coloring this in because I'm already procrastinating. This is what I do when I start to draw something that I already know that I'm going to be uncomfortable with because, it's just a little bit out of my wheelhouse. Very long legs on this little lady. Let me try the heart hands. I have a reference pulled up because I could not even begin to imagine how I could look at my hands for reference. Okay, this hand over here is a little claw-like, but overall, I think that gets the point across. I feel a bit more confident now that I can pull off something like this. Okay, let me see if I can figure out a cute pose. Okay, that's an idea. Let's try a different one. Maybe a sitting pose? No, I don't like that. That's boring. No, I don't like it. Every time I think of a magical girl, one leg is up. Always, always. Do I settle for that one? Or maybe one leg can be up like this with one leg down. Ooh, okay. Maybe it looks like she's jumping. Ooh, and then that makes me think if she's jumping, what if both legs were up and then the movement is in the hair? Oh. Okay, I think this one and this one might be my favorites, but also out of my comfort zone, so I'm a little nervous. Ooh. I'm gonna try to draw it bigger over here. Let me try to do a simplified one. One thing I'm not great at is forced perspective. So this will be definitely a challenge with this back leg here. Back leg? Front leg? What leg is this? Who are you? I think that's good enough. I'm not in love with that, but she does not look graceful whatsoever. Let me try the other one small. Yeah, I think that's gonna be our best bet. Let me try to do a bigger one over here, and then we can try to swatch out some colors. These feet look really silly. Maybe the knees need to be a little longer. Just a little smidge. I do think that that leg placement is better, although the foot is not. So the hands I want to be here. So if I draw a heart here and know that the hands need to go around it, maybe I can make that work in my brain. It makes sense to me. I'm not crazy still about this leg placement. I might just go back to my original idea of standing on one leg with one leg kicked up, but I think I want the front leg to be the one that is kicked up. Yes, that is a hook foot. However, just stay with me. Only thing with traditional art, I wish I could just lasso tool this guy and just copy and paste it up here. That would be so much easier. I was thinking about putting a headband on her or a large bow, maybe. I just want her to be really, really girly and I want her to seem like she doesn't have a care in the world. I want her fashion to be on point too, because that's all she has to worry about. Yeah, that pose isn't bad. I'm not mad about that. Clothing. That's the next thing. I already said dress, because duh. I'm thinking a very poofy short dress, but I also feel like I always go for that. It'll be fun. And get some little ruffles in here and movement waves. And the top. What do we do for the top? I think just some flowy sleeves. I also want to put like little stars and stuff around her. She is a magical girl after all. I'm gonna put some line art on her just so that I can make out a little bit more of what is in this sketch. It's a little messy. I don't know what kind of mouth that is. I do know that it will not be in the final illustration. I think that's good for line art, just so that we can swatch. We need markers. Let me get out our nice little swatch card here. Hopefully that'll make it a little bit easier for me to actually pick out stuff. I almost thought about doing her skin tone in like a purpley, because she is, you know, a magic girl. So maybe like a purpley, pinkish, really light, or even this RV160. That's pretty pink, but a little bit more on the red side. We'll keep this out as a contender. Maybe if I pick out the dress colors and stuff first, it might come a little bit easier. I'm thinking like dark blues and dark purples and stuff like that. Maybe this little R13 here is a good. Those two colors look pretty good together. Let's put it on her bow for now. Ooh, and maybe down here on her little sockies. I think in the final illustration, I will make the stars that we put on her socks like actual stars, so that there's like a little bit to fill in and we can, you know, make them yellow or whatever color stars are. I'm just gonna go ahead and color in her skin with this. Whoop. Well, it's not a traditional skin tone. We can make her whatever skin tone we want. Apparently I want pink, and that's fine. I should label these. Let's do the B120. For what? That's a pretty color scheme. Ooh, I feel like this is maybe good for the ruffles and maybe even the hair. I don't know about the hair. I don't think that it's a big enough contrast with the skin tone, but maybe that's also because I have that Kohl Erase pencil underneath, so it could be throwing me off. Ooh, PB9 is actually pretty good. Let's do that. I don't know if I'm sold on that, but we'll keep it out. Let me just draw a quick little doodle so that we can swatch out a couple different options, since I'm not loving those, with just the important elements. The hair. This symbolizes the bow. Let that dry a little bit, and then I want to swatch what we've already done over here on clean sketches. That way I can see if it actually does work or no. That's not bad. Yeah, I think it's the Kohl Erase that's underneath it that is throwing me off a little bit. That's much more vibrant. I think I want to keep the skin color this pinky, so let's throw that on these. What if I made the dress blue? Ooh, with the original hair color here, and we could do like a gradient. Ooh, I'm getting excited. Light blue for the accessories. already not sold on that one. What if we did a pinky purple for the hair? I'm looking at these three right here. P2, P1, P4. Maybe P4? Okay, what if I did P4 as the accessories? I really like that dress. That's beautiful. Maybe stick with the dark blue to greenish blue. Greenish blue gradient. Let's put the light blue here. Do I do the purple on top or the dark blue? I feel, you know what? Let's just try the purple. Maybe do the sleeves with a gradient. Yeah, I don't know. That's okay. I'm not like super in love with it. The more I look at it, the more I actually am happy. It's so funny. I just find myself being so indecisive, and then I end up always coming back to my original thought. Those colors look really good with the yellow too. Ah! Hard to be an artist whenever you're this indecisive. I think it's between these two. So let's just go ahead and draw our final illustration and just see where it takes us. Well, let's get to sketching. Ooh. I put the head here. Maybe I might be able to actually center it this time. Nope. Bless you. Those legs are a bit better. I guess she needs arms. She probably needs arms before I can do clothes. Yeah, that hand's not awful. Looking at what we drew earlier, I think that is it. So let me go ahead and lighten our sketch and then we'll color her. For the last bit, line art. Wish me luck. I put it right on her face. Ah, you know, I am also just now realizing that I forgot to leave space for the stars on her socks. You ever have those days where you have all of these ideas swimming around in your head and it just doesn't feel like you picked the right day to execute that idea? I'm having one of those days today. I do have some Poscas though. We can try and see if I can make it work. I'm also all out of my white Poscas, and I have been looking everywhere for a very reliable like white gel pen. I've tried like the Sakura and like all of those things, and I just have not found my favorite yet. So if you guys have a favorite, tell me in the comments. I would really love to try out one that has raving reviews, because I just have not had the bestest of luck. My camera was off the entire time. Oh, I'm doing great. You love it. Well, okay. She turned out cute. I'm so sorry. I know you guys missed a whole bunch. Okay, here's it all done. Everything that we did today. Talking about this a little bit, I do love how she turned out. It turned out a lot cuter than what I thought it was going to in my head, because that's my brain. But a couple of things from the first sketch to this one. I think that this one feels a little bit more relaxed, like her leg isn't as far up as this one. Look, her leg is basically broken. But this one, like the legs look so much better than this. This looks kind of flat. But as far as like the face and stuff goes, I love the hair and all of that over here way better. Same thing with the hands. The hands actually are pretty similar. I don't know. I'm happy overall. I hope you guys had fun hanging out, and if you decide to make your own magical girl for March, post it on Instagram and tag me at xsirensketches. I would love to see what you guys come up with. I love seeing different color schemes and all of that good stuff, so please tag me. That's it for now. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me out a whole bunch. And until next time, don't forget to be kind to yourself. Bye!